everyone, welcome to another video. So I'm kind of in a rush right now because my friend is on her way to pick me up because we're gonna go to a beach cleanup. I have no idea why I am talking this fast, but I did, and I'm sorry. Kind of in a rush right now because my friend is on her way to pick me up because we're gonna go to a beach cleanup with One Ocean Diving, my shirt, and conservation over at Bellows Beach, which is pretty close kind of to where I live. It's a really nice day. I don't know if you guys can see. It is a really nice day, so I have to go get a few things ready, and she's already on her way, so I'm in a rush. I'll see you guys there. What's up everyone? So I hope you enjoyed that little montage thing. I just got back. I have a ton of food. I went to Down to Earth and also got a package. So yeah, I went to Down to Earth. I got a package from my mom, and I already took a shower. But yeah, I got so much food from Down to Earth because my friend took me, and it's like too far to walk to, where I'm just too lazy to take a bus. So my friend took me in the car, and I got a whole bunch of stuff. I even had to buy a bag because I wasn't planning on buying that much stuff, but that's why I didn't bring my own. But anywho, the cleanup went good. I have like a scary story from when I went swimming. Yeah, I'll get into that later. But I'm just gonna have my food and unpack my box now and see what I got. Bike lock, index cards, tons of my favorite hair wash, shampoo, conditioner, saline solution. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. 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 Ew. Ew. There's bug guts. Ugh. Those Post-its for school. Hair stuff again. All my glass containers. Everything made it alright. I'm tired of push down the ground. Speaking my heart like it really is. 'Cause I can't take another no. I see, I like, I go, I get. No one can hold me back. Alright, so now I wanted to talk about like the little drowning incident. Me and the friend that I was with, I decided to go swimming twice. So the first time we went, it was fun, and there was like a few waves, but it was like still in like my comfort zone of like waviness, you know. It was super hot out, so we went in to like cool off and stuff, and then we laid on the beach for a bit. Then we were getting hot again, so we decided to go back in. We weren't really looking back to the beach, we were just like jumping underneath the waves, and we could still touch the bottom, so like, you know, it was still fine until we looked back and we were like pretty far from shore, and we were like, how did that happen? And so we started trying to get back, and I couldn't. She put her hand out for me to grab, and I literally couldn't grab it because I was being pulled, and then I would be tumbled in the waves as I was trying to swim back to shore, and I couldn't move. Like, it was just, I was like stagnant until a wave came, and I was like, crap, I'm in a rip current. And I could literally feel myself being pulled out, and land was getting farther and farther away. So I started swimming like, you know, parallel. My friend wasn't in it, she was like going back to shore. Well, I can't go sideways like parallel because every time I go parallel I just get tumbled in the waves. I can't go straight because obviously I'm in a rip current and that's impossible. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to ride the waves in to get back to shore. And the worst part is that I even like stood up because I could stand. Like, I wasn't like, you know, in like deep water. I could still stand, but like I literally couldn't walk either because I was like, I could feel like me being, it was awful. And then I decided to ride the waves in and be tumbled about, so that was fun. I drank a lot of salt water, but I would like, every time a wave come, I would push off from the from like the sand where I could touch, you know, push off and fall and get the wave and like, you know, tumble out of it. And eventually like tumbled into shore with all the waves, and I was out of the rip current. I could stand up and walk to shore. I was like, ugh. And I went and laid down on like my towel, and I was drank like my entire water bottle because my whole like right here in my throat was like coated with salt. And I was like, oh my god. And the worst part was I was hanging on to my GoPro because I decided, because the first time we went swimming I was totally fine, I was calm and I was fine. And then we decided to go back out for a second time, and I was like, I'm just gonna bring my GoPro. And I didn't have the floaty mount on it, I just had like the GoPro, and I did not want to let go of it, so I was hanging on to it. And it also had contacts in, so I had to keep my eyes closed the entire time, like I was underneath the water, you know. The weird part is that I grew up in Michigan, on the coast by like Michigan, and there's rip currents there all the time. I grew up in water. I like grew up in fresh water, not salt water, but there's still rip currents in both of them. And I was never caught in rip current in fresh water, but I wasn't now in salt water. I always knew what to do, swim parallel to shore. But like, when you can't really swim parallel to shore when you're being like, you know, tousled around with waves every time you come. So if you're swimming parallel, a wave is going to go over you every single time. So that was difficult. Obviously, don't go swimming if you're not comfortable with, like, you know, the conditions. I knew that it was wavy. It was kind of my borderline area. Never go out swimming if you're not comfortable, like, with the conditions. Don't be forced out, like, to do something you don't want to do if you're like with a group of people. Obviously it's better to go swimming if someone else is in the water and you see someone, like, you know, people see you, obviously, because you don't want to like drown and have no one there with you, or like, you know, have no one that saw you, so they don't know like, oh, where did that person go. Also, don't panic, because like, I wasn't panicking. I kind of knew what I had to do, type of thing, which is important. Know what you have to do. But like, I couldn't swim parallel, so because of the waves, and I was being jostled around even more, so I just decided to ride the waves in, which took a while because like I'm stuck in the rip current. Since I could still touch the bottom, I could push off every time and kind of like be, you know, tumbled with wave every time. Also, it wasn't a rocky, reefy area because it was Bellows and it's sandy there. So yeah, that's my rip current story. We did clean up a lot of the beach, although there were so many microplastics. Like, I can't even express to you how much, but you could literally take like a strainer thing and go like this in the water and have like an entire thing of like microplastics. It was really fun, besides the rip current thing. But yeah, it was an overall good day. I had great food. It's also kind of interesting that we need water to survive, but water can also kill us. Having all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next one. Bye. Whoa. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. Look. You can see the clock.